way, Sean Sewell with Engearment Podcast. This is a really fun show for me to do because I'm using a really cool piece of technology, and I'll show here in a minute what that is, to record this. So I've got multiple camera angles, so I can show you different things, different angles. We'll go into some reviews we've covered the last few weeks, what's upcoming with Engearment and the riders, as well as some really cool information working with Pavel here in 2 weeks for the StrongFirst Strong Endurance event. I'm a big fan of that event. Went to the first event ever. It was in 2017, and the next day literally started using the techniques, and it's changed my life and all of my students' lives too. So, and very honored to be mentioned on page 43 of the Quick and the Dead, which is basically my favorite program at a Strong Endurance, the 033 and 044 principles or protocols. And I won't bore you with the details on that. But so the show is kind of a test and also a way for me to demonstrate the capabilities of technology these days. So I'm talking to camera 1 right here. That's a Panasonic G7 with the prime 50mm Leica lens, but I can switch over to camera 2 right there. The G9 with the 12mm to 70mm Leica lens as well. So I'll be probably using this one as the main camera on Pavel, and you'll probably see some goodies here. I'll get to that in a minute, the gimbals and all the stuff that we have for the holiday gift guide coming up. And just for heck of it, can punch over to camera 3, which is a Sony VZ or ZV-1, whatever, which is what I've been using for most of the YouTube videos recently because it shoots in 4K, 100 megabytes per second file size, which is really big. So for example, the review I put up today was a Patagonia DOS Parka, and that 5-minute video was like 6 gigs, so it's a very dense file. And here's the Parka. It's really legit. DOS, Dead Air Space. What that is Primaloft developed a new installation. It's called Primaloft Echo, Gold Echo with cross-core technology. Cross-core, they took which has been around for quite a long time, and it's used by NASA as an insulation because it's just extremely dense. It's like 99.9% air, but Primaloft found a way to make it into a pliable fabric, synthetic fabric right here. And they added a 10 denier Pertex Quantum Pro with a polyurethane coating, which is what you hear right there. So it's extremely lightweight. I think it's 20 ounces. This is extra large. And yeah, this is my new winter jacket. Stays in my split boarding kit. Packs up pretty small, especially for synthetic with almost 7 ounces of insulation, 173 grams to be exact. It's a lot of numbers I just threw at you. Stuff, all this stuff right here. So quite a few things have come in to Engearment for us to test out, and especially to include in our holiday gift guide. Usually I launch that the week of Thanksgiving, but since 2020 has been such a weird year, I'm going to launch it the week of Halloween, next week. So some of the things will be in there is this Life Straw stainless steel insulated water bottle, filters out all kinds of particulates and stuff. And then Goal Zero sent over this 500 lumen and 600 lumen lights. So let's see, pretty cool right there. They also will charge up your cell phones, other things like that. Gosh, there's a lot of goodies in here. I don't want to talk too fast. Yeah, the thing's pretty sweet. You can hang it. It can be a lantern, 2-sided, or this is cool, just 1-sided. So again, we'll have those in the write-up. I think I could talk about this now. Peak Design sent over this really, really cool case system. So right there, you can see this right here. It's magnetic, but also this is the bike one right here. So I have this on my dash of my 4Runner, and I've been off-roading on it quite a bit, and it has not dislodged, which is the first time it's ever worked well. There's a wall mount, so say if you're doing a lot of Zoom calls and using your phone, you can put it on the wall. But here's my favorite. This is the bike mount right here. So, nice and strong. You zoom in, so you can see. Boom. So, it's got these like locks right here. And that operates like this. Boom, it comes off. So, really cool stuff. Zoom back out. Gotta love technology. So, let's see, what else do we have in here? Sent over this multi-buff. Has some brew stuff in it. Have not used it yet. It's still in a box. Just came in today. But just one of the many things. Oh, Nick Wax. Everything. Literally everything they make. So we'll be testing out all this and doing a big detailed write-up on how to take care of your gear. Because again, like I mentioned in the last podcast, as cool as it is to have new gear, it's even cooler to maintain your old gear for a lot of reasons. Save money, reduce carbon footprint, and keep things out of the landfill. So big fans of all three of those things. So Nick Wax has been our favorite cleaning products for a long time. And so we're going to go into great detail of like how to maintain your waterproof breathable membranes, wool, your tent, your shoes, leather. You can waterproof leather, you can waterproof down. That's really cool. So we're working on next week is waterproof down sleeping bags from Sea to Summit. So I know a lot of the companies that advertise waterproof down, what they do is usually use a Nick Wax product to treat the down, making it water resistant or dang near waterproof. Pretty cool stuff. What else? Goretex has a new stuff coming out too. It's from Mountain Hardwear right here. This is their Infinum. So it's not waterproof. 2 years ago or so, Goretex went two directions. Instead of just being Goretex, they went Goretex waterproof, Goretex windproof. This is the windproof line. These are small, too small for me, so my wife is going to get these, but nice stretchy running gloves. I've been getting a lot of sunglasses to review too. So these, I believe, are from Timberland. Yeah, these are from Timberland. And yeah, we'll have more detailed reviews on these coming up. Just baskets full of stuff. And this is another tool we're using to shoot the StrongFirst Endurance event. This is a gimbal, the Crane or the Weeble Lab, I believe. And this is a wireless transmitter. So it transmits the signal, I believe in high definition or maybe even 4K to a remote station such as this switch. And so the switch, let me talk about the switch. Let's see which camera. Let's go to this camera. All right. So, no, that's not a good enough camera. Let's go back to this one. All right, let's look that up on the switch. How does this thing work? All right. So here is the ATEM Mini from Blackmagic. And so we got 4 channels, and you can dedicate a microphone. Currently, I'm using a Rode wireless microphone going into channel 1. There's 2 channels for microphones right here. You can control the gains up and down. You can turn them off, turn them on, and or you can have the microphone associated with each channel. So each channel can have its own microphone. Currently, I have it off, as you can see. I could turn it on specific to each camera. And then I believe AFV is automatically follow the video. So if I were to punch over to camera 2, it would go to camera 2's audio, but we're gonna go back to camera 3. Oh yeah, new house plant right there. And so what I'll be doing is on the 4th channel, I'll have the StrongFirst notes on the iPad right here going into channel 4 right here. So just so you see how that works. It's kind of a fun little segue. All right, back to the crazy show. It is a kind of a mess right now in my office. So let's talk about more stuff. What other stuff? Oh yeah, Nixon. Working a lot with Nixon. I sent over the 35-liter backpack, which has been my daily driver for the last month and a half or so, as well as their hauler duffel bag, made from recycled water bottles. So that's really, really cool. Carries very well, as you can probably see. Nice big shoulder straps. And on level with like mystery wrenches, you know, I'm a huge fan of mystery wrench stuff. So that's another delivery. I bet that is Deckers, which is a parent company for Hoka. They make some really funky shoes. I put up a review on probably the craziest looking shoes ever last week. The like Batman shoes. I will link to that in the review as well. I'm gonna go to camera 2 real quick. Hope I'm not making everybody nauseous with all the camera changes. Nice to stand up. So, gosh, this episode is kind of all over the place, but it's that's how my mind works sometimes. Let's see, I've covered StrongFirst Strong Endurance event with Pavel will be in 2 weeks. I'm meeting with Amanda, the COO of StrongFirst, tomorrow morning to go over projector setup and all the logistics to make a StrongFirst event run so smooth. And then what else? Gear-wise, there's a lot of gear not mentioned in this podcast right now that we're working on for review-wise, so stay tuned for those. And so on a personal note, here in Denver, Colorado in general, we've been going through the craziest wildfire season I've ever seen, possibly ever in our history. Let's see, since the last podcast, there's been 3 or 4 new fires pop up. Air quality has been horrible, triple digits almost every day. Again, you hear my voice. So because of that, I thought, why not get into reviewing air purifiers? So I've got a Winix right here. We're going to have a Dyson by tomorrow. And then Molecule reached out to work with us. I wonder what delivery that is. So that might be Molecule air purifier. So stay tuned for reviews on those. But there is some relief in sight. We're getting snow this weekend, and hopefully that helps out with the fires. And then also have a new roof nest tent next week to test out. So we did a big overview on roof nest with our friend Brian Myers and their StrongFirst alumni down there in Texas. And my friend Chris Hennessy, fellow Engearment writer, is driving up from Texas to help out with shooting the review on the new roof nest. Has access for a solar panel, stronger struts, a little taller, a little wider, a little longer. So thank you, Tim, for the opportunity for that review. Tim Nichols, the owner of the company here in Boulder. So look forward to the roof nest. Look forward to more on the Strong Endurance. Look forward to further detailed review of all the stuff I just kind of teased you with right here. A few more reviews for Patagonia. 3 reviews for C2 Summit, a men's and women's sleeping bag that mate together. I guess mate, that's a good word. And then a really great sleeping pad, and I've been really enjoying. And I feel like there's something else. There's probably a ton of other things I'm missing. I'll include it in the show notes. Oh, stay tuned. Next Friday, we have a really fun episode of the Engearment Podcast, the Big Boy episode, number 3, with Pat Flynn and Alex Sulkin. And then after that, Dan John the following week. And some really cool guests coming up. Really cool guests. So won't just be me talking to 3 different cameras running around showing you waterproofing stuff. So making this episode really quick. Thanks again for continued support. I think we just hit 2 million views on YouTube overall, not like for just the podcast, but 2 million views for the content. And with stickers, I've got so many stickers to hand out. So all the stickers you see here, let me know if you want an Engearment one or Carlisle Personal Fitness if you want regular or shiny. I'll send them out to you. I'm loving it. I'm getting requests like every day to send out stickers. And I'll cover shipping, no cost to you. Just I'm excited that you're excited. I'll send them your way, put them on whatever, tag us on Instagram or Facebook. I just like seeing people excited to be outside. So I'll stop rambling here. Much love to you and your families. And until next time, take care.